Hello, 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 hello. I'll kill that beautiful music. Sorry, it took a little bit longer than what I was wanting to. Took a little longer to start than what I'd expected. I actually deleted the little chat here in the side. Accidentally. So, but anyway, I am here. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? Let me see who's with us tonight here. Godzilla fan Gojira, Chun Lu, DJ Donnelly, Doug Williams, what's up, man? The Jason Productions, hello. Jimmy L324, what's up, Valis? Ryan G, or J. James Guziak, Jenny N, Jesse Gazika, what's up, guys? How are y'all doing tonight? Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you, James. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you, Jesse. You found me looking for an Eric Freeman autograph. Awesome. Hopefully you got that Eric Freeman autograph. Hopefully I guided you in the right direction and you got that really cool Eric Freeman autograph. If you guys are interested in getting an Eric Freeman autograph, you guys should go to the THEE ericfreeman.com. Let me put that in the chat real quick. All kinds of cool stuff over there. Well, apparently I can't put, for some reason it's not letting me put, there we go. That's pretty close. TheEricFreeman.com. 2 E's. I'm doing well, guys. Doing well tonight. Just thought I'd hang out. Hello, Brian. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Valis, you're having a few yinlings and watching. Very cool. Did you happen to see the new Creep Show makes? Oh, you mean the Creep Show shirts from Trick or Treat, or Creep Show? The new Creep Show. I'm not sure what you're talking about, James. Ryan G, hello from Indianapolis. Very cool. I've not seen the Lion King trailer, DJ. Chun Lu, what is going on with you, man? You need to calm down, bruh. Jesse, my man, thank you about the order. Okay, cool. Oh, trigger. Oh, no, I've not seen those. As a matter of fact, James, I've not seen those. Let me look those up. Maybe I have, and I don't know. I follow Trick or Treat Studios on Facebook. Sometimes I see their stuff. Sometimes I don't. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, I think I saw the Becky and the Harry masks. I don't think I saw the other two. But I saw Becky and Harry. Yeah, those are cool. I did pre-order their Halloween 1 Michael Myers mask. So. Dave, hello from the Great White North. What's going on up north, man? I saw some photos from a couple of my friends up in Canada today on Facebook. And did you guys get some snow up there? How was Steel City Con, Jesse? Did you see any big celebs? Wander This World 97. How you doing, man? Hey, Piz, getting ready for Texas Frightmare Weekend. I just found out I've got a conflicting engagement. the same weekend as Texas Frightmare Weekend, so I will not be able to go to Texas Frightmare Weekend this year. Yeah, it sucks, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I was looking forward to it. I was gonna hit up all the Texas Chainsaw Massacre shooting locations and head to Texas Frightmare and see you know, Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell and of course my buddy Eric Freeman. But you know, just wasn't to be. Just wasn't to be. I recommend you buy a Freddy Krueger glove from this guy, Flaming Creations, on Facebook and on YouTube. Really? Let me look him up here. Pretty cool Meyer or Krueger gloves. I'll have to look into those. How many horror films do I have? Lots, man. Tons. more than I would care to count. I'd be counting for a while. I've got a lot. How depressing is it that it is April 13th and a raging fireplace still seems appropriate? It's warming up here in Kentucky. It finally is feeling like spring here in Kentucky. So the fireplace just adds a nice added, you know, aesthetic. You know what I mean? You had freezing rain yesterday in Canada, Dave. It's crazy. Malek. You found my, yeah, I've got part 6 Jason mask on eBay. Yep, that was mine you found, Malek. Yes. Aladdin's Horror World. What's up, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Corey Feldman. Okay. So you got to meet Corey. How was Corey Feldman to meet? Michael Mallender 12. What's up, man? I don't know what's happening to your comments, Gojira. What are you talking about? I see him. Or I see you just commented. Would I like to see another Maniac Cop movie? Why not? Stephen LaPierre, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Let me look up this dude here. Flaming Creations. Here's his Facebook page. Pretty nice. Yeah, those look pretty cool. Yeah, those look really cool. Yeah, very nice. Oh, I'm sorry. Adalyn. I'm sorry, Adalyn. Your name is not Aladdin. Adalyn's Horror World. I'm sorry. Adalyn's Horror World. My bad. Your favorite Friday the 13th character was Jason's mother from the first movie. You know, cool. You know, I loved, well, it's actually Betsy Palmer, not Betsy Russell. But she was, you know, I mean, she was awesome. She was awesome. I would have loved to have met Betsy Palmer, but I just never got the opportunity, unfortunately. You ordered Maniac on Blu-ray, Doug? Very good movie, very good release. If you got the new Blue Underground release, it's a very good one. No, Jeremy's already in bed, Dave. Jeremy goes to bed every night like clockwork at about 8 p.m. So he is in bed. Favorite Star Wars prequel? Hey, I'd have to go with the Phantom Menace. I have to go with Phantom Menace. You listened to an interview with Tom McLaughlin that was over an hour and a half long and thought he mentioned the Pamela tapes. Hey, Liam Evans, what are you doing, man? Doing all right? Wolf Cop, I've seen Wolf Cop. Christian Hannah Horror, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. I saw that you enjoyed Slugs. Very nice. Very nice. Did you have a chance to check out, oh my God. I can't believe I'm blanking on the name. Pieces. Have you had a chance to check out Pieces yet? Great flicks. Pieces and Slugs. I love them both. It's all right, Chun-Lu. Just be cool. Be cool. Who's on my t-shirt? Teen Wolf. Favorite horror movie of all time? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah. I was disappointed about Texas Frightmare. I've been looking forward to it for a while, but you know, it happens. Flashback Weekend in Chicago. I don't know. I'll have to look into that one. Let's see who's going to be at Flashback Weekend in Chicago. Let's see. Flashback Weekend, Chicago. Got Mr. Raimi, Robert Englund, Bruce Campbell. Is that all that they've announced just yet? Let's see. I got Lance Henriksen. Very cool. Virginia Madsen, Tony Todd, Ted Raimi, Heather Langenkamp, Amanda Weiss, Lisa Wilcox, Melinda Clark, Fred Decker, Tom Atkins. It's a Night of the Creeps reunion there. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, it's a pretty nice lineup. Matt, all the way from Australia. What is up, man? How are you doing? Am I going to be picking up The Brian on Blu-ray? Oh, you mean The Brain? No, I don't know if I've ever seen that movie. I think I may have rented it, a million years ago. But, love the Kung Fu Guy in Pieces. I know, just so random, out of nowhere, Kung Fu Guy. Just love Pieces. I can sit down and watch Pieces anytime, man. I have seen Frogs from the 70s, DJ. I like that movie. Pieces was fantastic. Hate it when the audio is dubbed over, but they went the extra mile to line it up good, so it wasn't a bother. What a bloody mess. Loved it. Am I going to order the Scorpion release of Terror Train? Nah, probably not. I've got the Scream Factory. Yeah, well, Jimmy, you answered DJ's question for me. It'd have to be Psycho from the 60s. All right, Liam, have a good one, man. I think that the audio dubbing just adds to Pieces, just adds to the package that is Pieces. The bloody, sleazy, cheesy, wonderful package that is Pieces. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well here. What's my thoughts on the Friday the 13th lawsuit? I just wish it would end. I just wish it would end. All right, Liam, have a good night, man. Take care. I don't. I have no idea what he's talking about either. I think he. I don't know. I think he's playing out. I think there's a movie going on in his head that he is the only one that's privy to what's going on in it. So, but it's pretty entertaining to read. 555 movie. I've never seen that movie, Jesse. I've heard about it. I've never seen it. What are you guys up to this weekend? Have you guys been out to see any movies? Did you go see the new Hellboy movie or the or Shazam? Did you guys go check out Pet Cemetery last weekend or this weekend? If so, what'd you guys think of those flicks? I don't have assigned seating at any movie theater nearby, but I can, if you pre-order, you can pick which seats you want to sit in. And sometimes if you go there to the box office, they'll allow you to, you can pick what seats you want to sit in. They'll show you like an image of what seats are already taken and what seats are available, and you can pick, where you want to sit. That's at the super fancy theaters in my neck of the woods. The theaters with like the recliners in them, which is my preferred, my preferred movie going experience. No, Doug, the Friday the 13th game is dead. There'll never be any new content to that game unless people mod it and add their own content. What horror games do I like? I like Friday the 13th the game. I like Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. Let's see, what else have I played recently that's a horror game? Dead by Daylight. Friday the 13th for NES, the old school. I love that game. Always have, always will. So even if they resolve that lawsuit, it's not going to do anything for the game. Gun Media and whatever the other developer / publisher that was working on that game, they've abandoned it. They've moved on to other things. Speaking of dubbed audio, the one movie you love that has dubbed audio is Evil Ed. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I did a review of the Evil Ed Arrow Blu-ray release back when it came out, Christian. Evil Ed, really fun movie. Really fun movie. Yep, nope, not going to Texas Frightmare now, Christian. Something's come up the exact same weekend that conflicts with Frightmare, and I've had to cancel my plans. What'd you think of Us, Jesse? What'd you think of the new Pet Cemetery, Malek? Best Arrow release. Wow, that's a tough one, man. They've released a lot of really good movies. The first one that jumps to mind, I don't know if I'd say it's the best. It's a really good one. Was Last House on the Left. If you're a fan of Last House on the Left, that's like one you've got to own. I'm not a huge fan of Last House, but that was an awesome Blu-ray release. Just loaded. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 release they did was awesome. Gosh, they've done so many great releases, but those two really are the ones that rush to mind. Hello, what are some nasty 70s horror films you should see? Onward to Dystopia. Oh, man. There's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good ones. If you've not seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre, of course, I mean, that would be at the very top of the list that I would recommend. If you've not seen Chainsaw, for sure, you've got to see Chainsaw. I just typed in 70s horror movies here to kind of remind me of some good ones. Dario Argento's Deep Red, for sure. If you've not seen Deep Red, that's a must. Lucio Fulci's Zombie, absolutely. Lucio Fulci Zombie, great flick. Death Dream, the Bob Clark film. Love that movie. Love that movie. I Spit on Your Grave. I'm not a huge fan of I Spit on Your Grave, but I mean, if you're looking for something really gritty and nasty and just grindhouse, I Spit on Your Grave is definitely right up your alley. Tourist Trap. Tourist Trap's a fun one from '79. I would recommend it. That's a fun movie. So there's a handful at least. Excuse me. There's a handful at least Onward to Dystopia you should check out. Yeah, somebody in the chat mentioned Us a few minutes ago that they saw it. I have seen Session 9, Brian. I did a review of the Scream Factory Blu-ray release for that movie a ways back. I love Session 9. Love Session 9. Great movie. You were disappointed with the new Pet Cemetery, Matt? I'm in Eastern Kentucky, Jason Productions. Never played Manhunt. Who's releasing Peter Jackson's horror movies on Blu-ray? I don't know, but I heard that they're coming out. Dead Alive and Bad Taste. I don't know who's releasing them, but I know that they are coming out. Hey Josh, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. My Saturday night's going well. Hope yours is. Dead Alive is definitely a classic. Yes. Hey Christian, I'll message you on Facebook. I'll send you a message on Facebook, but I appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. George Nichols, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. I have seen Class of '84. Yes, it's been a while, but I definitely need to revisit it. But I like it. Should watch Dead Meat. Dead Meat sounds familiar. I'm sure I've seen them. Seen their stuff. Thoughts on Scream Factory releasing some Hammer and Universal horror flicks as of late? Well, I mean, they've kind of plundered the MGM vault. So they've got to, you know what I mean? They've plundered that MGM vault, so they've got to find something to release. I'm not a huge Hammer film fan, to be honest, but, you know, they've got to have stuff to release. Yes, Death Dream is awesome, Dave, definitely. What are some really seedy, gritty, need a shower afterward, urban-based horror films? Oh man. Well, I mean, definitely. Last House on the Left. That's one that that would be right up your alley as far as seedy, gritty, need a shower afterwards. If you've not seen that, definitely Last House on the Left. Hey, Buzzworthy. I don't know when a movie's restored in 4K. I don't think it matters if you have like a 4K TV or a 4K Blu-ray player. It doesn't matter if you play that. That's not a 4K Blu-ray. That's a standard Blu-ray, but the film was restored in 4K. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not going to make that much of a. It's not going to make any difference if you played on a 4K Blu-ray player. It's going to be the same as if you played it on a standard Blu-ray player. Now it'd probably look better on a 4K TV than just a regular, HD TV, because 4K TVs just have a better picture quality overall. But the Maniac restoration, the disc is not a 4K Blu-ray disc. Do you see what I'm saying? Hope that makes sense. Damon Michaels, Eric Freeman is with us tonight, man. What's going on? Yeah. The guitar is right here, resting next to me. Beautiful guitar. Beautiful guitar. Sounds great, feels great, just lovely, beautiful. Let me show it off here. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me show off this guitar here. I don't know if any of you guys out there are guitar freaks. But check this guy out here. This is an 80s model Squire Bullet. And it is beautiful. Absolutely freaking beautiful. There's the headstock. Squire Bullet. Just beautiful. The neck is just so, just feels so good. Sounds fantastic. Just beautiful instrument. Beautiful. But how you doing tonight, Eric? Hope you're doing well, man. How's everything going out there in sunny California? Phantom of the Opera? You mean the like the Robert Englund one? Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Let me check. That one's I'm pretty sure that one's probably got a not great Blu-ray. Let's see here. Or maybe it doesn't have a Blu-ray at all. No. It's only available on DVD. Holy crap. I know I've got it on DVD. But yeah, it's only available on DVD. Wow. It's odd that one's not at least got like a bare bones Blu-ray release. What's on my shirt? It's Teen Wolf. The great Teen Wolf, man. I have seen Hostel. It's all right. I'm fine with Hostel. I like Hostel and I like Cabin Fever. I've never seen that, Stephen. Never heard of it. Serbian film. I've seen a Serbian film, Jesse. It's not for me. Hey, Nick Roberts, man, what's up? Yeah, I remember you. You bought the Jason X mask and the Jason Goes to Hell mask. Yeah. Yeah, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well tonight. My buddy Lauren is here. Visited by Voices. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, a Serbian film you may need a shower after watching, Jesse. That's for sure. Yeah. Thank you, Josh. Who's the better Teen Wolf, Michael J. Fox or Tyler Posey? Come on. Fox, of course. Can I play some Nirvana? Probably. If I looked up some tabs, sure. All I want to do on that now is just play heavy, chunky, you know what I mean? heavy, chunky power chords. Just let it rip. You know what I mean? John Gentry, what's up, man? Well, there's a lot of slasher movies based in cities. Onward to Dystopia. Like, I don't know. Happy Birthday to me is more like a small town kind of thing. I don't know. I have to think about that, honestly, Onward. That's a good question. I guess maybe you could lump like The Exorcist into that and the Amityville Horror and stuff like that. The 3 best slipcovers? Oh man, that's a good. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I have to look at that one. The Driller Killer. Yes, that's a good one. Yep. Very gritty, very, New York, grindhouse kind of thing. Doing good, Nick. Doing good. Hope you're enjoying those masks. Power chords and you'll be fine with a DS2 pedal or Big Muff. Yeah. I've not gone that far to get, any kind of pedals or anything, but, I guess that's the next step. So. The Jason Productions. Do I make Freddy versus Jason hockey masks? I do, yes. I've just not made one in a long time. Not a lot of people want those. So I've not made one in a long time. Do you like There Will Be Blood? Yeah, I like There Will Be Blood. I've actually not seen the new Hellboy movie. I'd like to go check it out. It's getting just annihilated by critics, but I still want to check it out. Thoughts on Nightmare 81? It's been a while since I've seen Nightmare Onward. I don't remember very much about it. The bullet started off as a part of the main fender line, and it originally had a Telecaster body shape and headstock. This one, the body shape on it's a little bit different than a like a standard Telecaster, but it's a sweet instrument. Will you ever grow your hair long again? That's I was actually going to do that not long ago, and I bailed on it. It just kind of got long, and it was in between that, you know, like when your hair gets to a certain length, it looks cool, but before it hits that length, there's that long period of time where you just look disheveled. You just look like you need a haircut. And I was in that period for too long, and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to get a haircut and go on. All right, cool, Nick. Yeah, just let me know, man. I've got a remake blank here with your name on it. How do I feel about Hotel Hell? You mean Motel Hell? I really like Motel Hell. That's a fun movie. No, don't I don't make Jason keychains. Just the masks. I do have pets. Yes, I've got a couple of cats. I've got a couple of cats. All right, Jesse, take care, man. Have a good night. Oh, yeah, don't look in the basement. Yeah, that's a good one, Onward, for sure. Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that one, but yeah, it's a good one. Steak Sauce, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Did anybody go check out the new Hellboy this weekend? Would I ever grow my facial hair out like Jay? I, no, no. I'm a 30 something year old guy, and I still, I have facial hair like a 18-year old or a 15-year old. I don't know. I just don't. I mean, aside from a goatee and some sideburns, I just can't grow facial hair. Ah, Doug, you've got a 62 Jazzmaster, a 64 Jaguar, and a 65 Mustang. Very nice. Mesa Boogie and Marshall amps. Very cool. Very cool. I did enjoy House of the Devil. Onward. Yeah. Really enjoyed it. Have you caught the Dead Don't Die trailer? I did. Yes, I have. Yes, it looks interesting. Yeah, Jim Jarmusch, a zombie comedy. I'd never thought I'd see a Jim Jarmusch zombie comedy, but we have a Jim Jarmusch zombie comedy, a zombie. So I'll check it out. Crash Cunningham makes awesome Jason masks. That's for sure, Adam. Awesome Jason masks. He makes the best like threes and fours. Period. Better horror anthology: Tales from the Hood or Trilogy of Terror? I'd have to go with Trilogy of Terror. You've not been to the movie since Infinity War? Well, going and watching Pet Sematary was the first time I'd been to the theater in a while. These days, it's really got to be something that I really want to see before I'll go watch it in the theater. Which I'd like to see Hellboy. And Jeremy wants to see Shazam. I asked him today, I was like, would you like to do a back-to-back of Shazam and Hellboy? And he was like, yes. So we may have to find time to fit in a double feature of Shazam and Hellboy. I've not read Dr. Sleep. I know, geez, I can't remember the guy's name. The guy that directed Oculus and, really talented director. Mike. I've got to look him up now. It's going to bother me that I've forgotten his name. I know he's directing the Dr. Sleep movie. Mike Flanagan. Yes, Mike Flanagan. Very talented director. And let's see. Ewan McGregor is going to be in Dr. Sleep as Danny Torrance. Interesting. Very interesting. Onward, you recently saw The House with Laughing Windows. Yeah, I saw that recently too. My buddy Lorne, who's in the chat, who was in the chat earlier, recommended it to me. Actually sent me a DVD of the movie, and it's definitely, yeah. I mean, yeah, pure atmosphere. You nailed it. Yeah, pure atmosphere. Really interesting, unique kind of giallo. Not what I was expecting at all, but really interesting. I did enjoy it, by the way. Hellboy wasn't too bad. Have you seen any episodes of the new Twilight Zone? Nope. I've not. I've not heard great things about it either. You've read that Fiberglass Mask Jason Lives is descended from the original. Yeah, Crash's Part 6s are pretty, all of his masks are really good. I mean, he's incredibly talented. I did like the new Pet Sematary, Adam. I did a review of it not last week. You were disappointed with it after the second act. It strayed too far from the original. I think I liked that it strayed. I think I liked that it strayed, to be honest. Kind of took its own path. I liked it. It's probably not one I'm going to buy on Blu-ray or anything like that, but I liked it for what it was. Wonder how much of the child trafficking will be removed from Dr. Sleep. I don't know. Good question. Curtains, yeah. There is something. It's that ice skating scene with the killer and like the hag mask. Yeah, it's just really creepy, really creepy. Oh, Well, thank you, Malek. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hello, Agus. Hello. Bad Raven, my buddy Steve. What's going on, man? Hey, Piz, how's your mom doing? I finally took your advice and watched John Wick Part 1 and 2. Can't wait for Part 3. Yes. I'm looking forward to John Wick Part 3 too, or Chapter 3 too. And thanks for asking. Mom is doing well. Mom actually got released today, or discharged today, from physical therapy. So she's back home. She's on a walker. She's got one foot in a boot, but she's getting around pretty well. So she's back home, which is good. But thanks for asking, man. Appreciate that. Hope you and Andrew are doing well. Oh, you own a Jason Part 8. Oh, the poster version, red and blue from Crash. Yes. I don't know if I think you may have to special order those from him. He doesn't have those on his website, but yeah, those are very cool. I'd love to get one of those. The Part 8 poster Hawks. Let me look that up. I saw that he'd posted one on his Instagram page not long ago, but it's not on his regular. Here's a really bad picture of one. But I don't think it's on his website. But yeah, I need a poster hawk. I've tried painting one of those, but it's just kind of a pain in the butt. I've not seen Poor Pretty Eddie. Don't know if I've ever heard of that one. It's a weird mixture of blaxploitation, hicksploitation, and a little horror. Very weird. It sounds very weird. Yes. And it stars Shelley Winters. Yeah, that's a lot of weird. Would you think it's crazy to play Pet Sematary 2 more than the original? I just think the sequel is a lot of fun and easy to watch. I agree. I you know, it's not a great movie, but it's a lot of fun to watch. Yeah. That's one of those movies that was on like Cinemax or HBO constantly back in the day. And I watched it a lot. Yeah, Pet Sematary 2. I like it. Are you going to get Days Gone? I don't know. I don't know if I've heard of Days Gone. Let me see. What is Days Gone? An action-adventure survival horror game. The game I'm looking forward to the most right now is the new Mortal Kombat. That's the game I'm really looking forward to. Men Behind the Sun. Don't think I've ever seen that, Steven. Poor Pretty Eddie is a wonderfully odd time capsule of the Deep South drive-in exploitation era. Recommended. Okay. Let me look it up here. Maybe there's a trailer. Here we go. 1975. Poor Pretty Eddie trailer. Here we go. Let's check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present famous recording star Miss Liz Weatherly. singing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
I have 2 weeks before my next concert. Now I'm going to get in my car and drive until I find a nice, quiet hole to crawl into.
What do you want?
I need some help. My car broke down.
Good-looking woman like you shouldn't be out here traveling alone.
Well, you come to the right place, man. We'll fix you right on up.
You tell this idiot who I am.
That's a genuine celebrity. She's a star.
Why the hell did you leave this morning when I told you to? Because he's crazy.
I want to press charges against Eddie Collins. Assault, kidnapping, and rape.
Would you like to suck on, tomato?
They call it the old Grony instead of the old Coney. Cause the gals that come down
Would
here,
you like to suck
they
on a
just
tomato?
groan and moan in ecstasy.
Well, he did it again.
Hot doggies, I can't say it's a blaney. He bite you on titties?
What?
Judge is gonna want to know all this.
Just a piece, ain't I? I got just as much right to know as anybody else, ain't I?
That's a fine piece of evidence.
It's them goddamn Yankees. They're just like hemorrhoids. Well, if they come down and go back, that's all right. But if they come down and stay down, they're a pain in the ass.
Oh, my God.
Redneck County, like no other place in the world.
Ain't y'all just glad you came?
I've got to see it. I've got to watch this movie now. My God. I've got to see it. Surely it's on YouTube, right? Surely this thing's on. Okay, there it is. Okay, yep, there it is. Full movie on YouTube. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to watch it right now. I'm just going to bookmark it for later. This is the full movie, right? Yep, okay. All right. We'll bookmark that for later. Oh my God. Good stuff, man. Have you heard of Michael? Yes, I've heard of Michael Labate. Yep. Don't own any of his stuff, but he looks like he does pretty good stuff. Ah, The Sleeper. I don't know if I've seen The Sleeper in its entirety. It's very much an ode to, you know, like not even that, like the 70s, really, slasher kind of movies. But I honestly don't remember that much about it, to be honest. That's another one I need to revisit. I don't think I even saw all of it. Oh, yeah, I've seen Deliverance, of course, yeah. All right, man, have a good night, man. Take care. Have a good one. Nilbog87, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well on this Saturday night. Poor Pretty Eddie. My goodness. That looks like a keeper. Hello, Gus. How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. All right, Nick, have a good night, man. Take care. I'd like to see Hellboy, Neil Bogg. I'd like to see it. I've not seen it yet. I'd like to see it. I don't know. Maybe I'll sneak away at some point during this week and grab check out a matinee. What happened with Eddie Furlong's career after T2? I think he had a lot of personal issues. Sam Crow. Dependency. And you know what I mean? Chemical dependency. He did have a bit of a comeback with American History X, but then after that it was kind of back down, downhill. Have you seen Hellboy, Neil Bogg? Or the new Hellboy, I guess I should say. I know it's getting stomped by critics, but I'd still like to see it. Well, it's a Squire, Neil Bogg. It's a Squire Bullet, an 80s model Squire Bullet. Very, very nice guitar. Very, very beautiful guitar. Very nice, very beautiful. Sounds great, plays great, just beautiful, beautiful. What do I think of Linda Hamilton coming back to the new Terminator movie? I mean, I guess it's cool, but I guess it just depends on the movie. You know what I mean? It depends on the storytelling. I think the Terminator series just man. I don't know. That's one I don't know if I just can't get excited for it. I don't know. I just can't get excited for it. Yeah, it's a really nice guitar. Neil Bogg. Really nice guitar. 80s model. The Squire Bullet. Very nice. Very nice guitar. Very nice guitar. The next Roger Waters. I don't know about that. What kind of amp? I've just got a little Fender practice amp that I picked up off Amazon for like $20 or something. So, nothing fancy. But it gets the job done, you know. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Roger Waters is the bassist for Pink Floyd. Who's the singer guitar player? Oh crap, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Am I going to Whorehound Weekend in Indianapolis in September? I don't know. It just, I don't know. Vinegar Syndrome releasing The Corruption of Chris Miller on the 30th. Must have. I don't know if I've seen The Corruption of Chris Miller. Well, David Gilmour. Thank you, Malek. Yes, David Gilmour. Yes. A little bit of a music guy. I mean, I've been playing the bass for several years. I own like 5 different basses, and I wanted to broaden my horizons with guitar. And I bought a couple of just cheap ones on Amazon, and of course, when they arrive, I mean, they're just, everything about them. The action's bad, the intonation is bad. You know what I mean? They're just awful sounding guitars. And I was talking to Eric Freeman actually, and Eric he restores guitars. He does a lot of work with guitars. And told him that, I was having trouble, and he was like, well, let me see if I can help you out. And he found this guitar in a pawn shop in Los Angeles. And sent me some pics and was like, hey, do you want it? I said, yeah. So he bought it. He cleaned it up for me, put some new strings on it, messed with the bridge, intonated it, really cleaned it up very, very nicely, and shipped it to me. And yeah, it sounds really nice. It plays really nice. I love the neck on it. It's just sweet. Play some riffs. I don't know how they'd sound. Probably not good. Because I'm not that good, and because it's YouTube. Let's do a little unplugged here. Hold on. Some unplugged there for you guys. Little unplugged session with Pizowell. Yeah, very cool. I mean, I knew he worked on guitars, and I knew he did a lot with guitars, and he builds his own guitars. Really, he buys, a neck here and a body there, and puts them together. So I don't know why I didn't just go to him first and foremost and say, hey man, I need a guitar. It would have saved me some trouble, that's for sure. But, yeah. So if you guys out there are in bands and you need some work done on your guitar and you want it done right by a professional, check out Eric Freeman at ericfreeman.com. Have I seen Grandmother's House? No, not seen that one. PlayStation 9. What's up, man? How you doing? Play the Halloween theme? I think that might be a little too advanced for me. I should learn the Halloween theme. See if I can play it. You've been playing for 17 years. Cool, man. Cool. Started out playing punk rock. Well, I just, I don't know. I wanted to get just a regular guitar to just play super chunky, you know what I mean, wicked power chords, and just sit down here in the man cave and ride the lightning. or as much lightning as my little Fender practice amp can provide. You know what I mean? I did hear that PlayStation 9. Yes, Joe Pilato, Captain Rhodes from Day of the Dead passed away. That was very sad. I always wanted to meet him. I love Captain Rhodes from Day of the Dead. I mean, my goodness. What a performance. What a performance. But yeah, sad that he passed away. Did they drop D? I think if I'm not mistaken, Nirvana stuff was in Drop D. A lot of the grunge stuff, quote unquote, was in Drop D. So playing Drop D too. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. I've actually got this one tuned to Drop D actually, so I can get those easy, you know what I mean, one bar power chords. You know what I mean? You know, those easy power chords, man. Do you think it was a mistake for them to kill Will Patton's character off in Halloween 2018? Yeah, well, I think the way that they killed him off was a mistake. Yes, if he had died, you know, at the hands of Michael Myers in a very, you know, heroic moment, it would have been really cool. But for him to die like a goofball at the hands of another goofball, you know what I mean? That's just like, yeah, whatever. Hated that. You play the keyboard synth, Valis? That's cool, man. Ah, okay, Adam. Cool. I have to look that one up then. Once I get tired of, you know, the power chords, putting my little Fender amp into overdrive and, you know, probably freaking the cats out. I'm sure. Well, I know the one cat that stays down here with me a lot, when she sees me putting on a guitar, either this one or a bass, she runs. So do I ever listen to death metal? Occasionally. Yeah, occasionally. It's not my preferred, but, you know, I listen to it occasionally. Lauren sharing the let me copy that and put it in a text document. Halloween on E9, B on 7 twice, E on 9, B on 7 twice, E on 10 repeat. I'll have to try that later. Oh, I was going to mention, I watched a movie tonight that had gotten a really good, got a lot of praise back when it first came out, and it just kind of flew under the radar for me. Starry Eyes. Have you guys out there seen Starry Eyes? Finally sit down and watch that tonight, and I enjoyed it. But it was pretty good. Hook a Metal Zone pedal. Yeah, that's the next step, is to get some pedals, or, you know, a good pedal to facilitate, you know, The Chunk. The Metal Zone pedal is nasty. Let me look that one up. There's a bunch of them on here for like different prices. Here's one on Amazon for $89.99. Starry Eyes, PlayStation 9. I think I'd started watching Starry Eyes a couple of years ago, and I got about, 20 minutes into it and had to stop, and I just never went back to it. But yeah, I saw that it was on Amazon Prime streaming, and so I decided to sit down and watch it. Yeah, it's pretty good. How far am I from where Fire Down Below was made? I'm not 100% sure where that movie was made. I remember people talking about it when it was being made. And I don't know, I really, it didn't really, I wasn't very interested in it, to put it that way. Watched Just Before Dawn again recently, and I gotta say it's criminally underrated. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. What's Starry Eyes about? It's about a young woman who wants to be an actor, and she discovers, it's kind of a play on how badly do you want something, and how far will you go to achieve your dreams, kind of thing. I don't know. I don't want to spoil too much. You should check it out. Definitely check it out. Both are good. Onward. Frankenhooker and Basket Case are both very good. Basket Case would be a good example of like an urban, gritty horror movie. But you should check them both out. Line 6's Spider Line. Lots of cool presets that work around having to build up a chain of pedals. Oh, cool. Yeah, I may have to look at that. Let me check that out. Cool. Yeah, I'd like to meet Gary Clark and Howard Sherman too. I'm sure they'd be cool to meet. Hello, Barbecue Network. Take care, PlayStation 9. Enjoy that pizza, man. Favorite Canadian film? Oof. Tough one. You've got, of course, all of Bob Clark's flicks. Well, most of Bob Clark's flicks. You've got a ton of, man, I can't think tonight. What's his name? David, oh, God. What is wrong with me tonight? I'm having an off one tonight. David, geez, why can't I think of his freaking name? Somebody help me. Hurry. It's killing me. I can't think of his name. David, jeez. You guys know who I'm talking about. Cronenberg. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Dave. I can't believe I couldn't think of David Cronenberg, for God's sake. One of my favorite David Cronenberg flicks that's criminally underrated, I think, is Crash. Really like that movie. Really like the book, too, by J.G. Ballard. I'd recommend both. The book and the movie. Videodrome and My Bloody Valentine would be your favorites. Yeah, I mean, My Bloody Valentine, of course, yeah. Can I review Annihilation? Halation? I've never heard of that. Ah, The Editor. I think I've seen The Editor, if that's like the very much Giallo-inspired movie. I saw it. I remember being kind of disappointed with it, though. Annihilation was a really good movie. Barbecue Network. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I like History of Violence. I'd like to see Cronenberg come back and do something horror. You know, good old-fashioned Cronenberg body horror kind of movie. Would I rather be John Candy and Who's Harry Crumb or Joe Pesci in The Super? John Candy and Who's Harry Crumb, of course. It's first off, I mean, I loved Who's Harry Crumb when I was a kid. Loved that movie. I don't know if I've seen The Super, but I don't remember a thing about it. Don't know if I've seen Father's Day. I've seen Mother's Day. Don't think I've seen Father's Day, Steven. Do you rather be Bruce Willis in The Last Boy Scout or Rutger Hauer in Wanted Dead or Alive? I don't think I've seen Wanted Dead or Alive. So I know Bruce Willis is pretty much, you know, he's a bit down on his luck in The Last Boy Scout. But, you know. Guys, I'm going to take a 5-minute break, and I will be right back. All right. All right, there we are. Since I showed you guys my guitar, I wanted to show you guys my favorite bass. Now, I own like 5 different basses, but this is my favorite one out of all of them. It's a Sterling Stingray, which means it's the, you know, cheaper version of a Stingray. And I've got more expensive basses. I've got a Fender, a Mexican Fender P bass. But I don't know. I love the way, I love the way this guitar looks, but B, I love the way it sounds. It's just a great sounding, bass. I love the neck. It's got that kind of tapered jazz bass kind of neck on it. Love the pickups. Love these kinds of pickups. Now you can, you know, you put your thumb right there and it just feels so good. And just a great sounding bass guitar. Love the colors. Beautiful sounding bass. See, what did I miss in the chat? Thank you, Valis. I have seen The Wailing Onward. I liked it. I liked it. Yes, La Llorona. La Llorona. I don't know. I don't know if I'll see that one or not. The trailer for that one didn't do a whole lot for me. I may wait to see what the response from horror fans are, or what the response from horror fans is. Would you rather be Beverly Hills Cop Eddie Murphy or Fletch? Man, that's a tough one. They're both super cool. I'd probably have to go with Eddie. Mason Moore, what's up, man? Return of the Living Dead is a very depressing movie when you think about it. It is, but very depressing. Yes. I've always thought that when watching Return of the Living Dead. I know it's got some really funny moments in it, and you know, it's certainly got its comedic elements, but for me it's always been just a very sad movie. I don't know. Great movie, but yeah, sad. I have seen Vacancy. Yes, I have seen Vacancy. Don't remember a whole lot about it, though. Oh, somebody had asked me about the Friday the 13th lawsuit. Did you guys see today that the appeal that Sean Cunningham had made, which had been thrown out, he's refiled it. So there's supposed to be some sort of phone mediation coming up that, you know, may lead to a settlement or something, or an agreement, I guess. But as of right now, we're back in the, you know, back in a stalemate kind of thing. So Breakdown, yes, Breakdown's a really good movie. I never hear anybody talking about Breakdown. That's a good movie. I've not seen either one of those movies. Barbecue Network. I've not seen Daddy Daycare or Cops and Robertsons. Keely Cooper, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well on this Saturday night. Thanks for joining us. What are you up to this weekend, Keely? I don't... Remind me, Keely. Remind me. I'm not a fan of it, Onward. I saw it in the theater, and I did not like it at all. But, you know, a lot of people out there do like it. I've just never wanted to go back and revisit it. I've never seen Stuart Little, DJ. I agree, Borderline. Yes, J.T. Walsh was a great actor. Yeah. Great actor. Thinking of going to cinema and buying stuff, and also my tooth came out. Oh, yes. Yeah, I forgot about J.T. Walsh being in Needful Things. Yeah. Yeah, great character actor, man. Randall Beatty, what's up, man? Hey, Piz, how you been, bud? How's your mom's rehab and recovery going? It's going very well, Randall. I appreciate you asking. Actually, she's been discharged from rehab. She actually got discharged today. So she's back home. She's on a walker. She's still got the ankle that she broke is in a walking boot, but she's able to move around pretty well with the aid of a walker. And, you know, she's glad to finally be home. But thanks for asking, man. What are you up to this weekend, Randall? See any movies? See the new Hellboy? See Shazam? See the new Pet Sematary? Thank you, Randall. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, she's happy to be home. Definitely happy to be home. Heard of a movie called People Toys? No, never heard of that. You're interested in seeing what they do with Palpatine in the new Star Wars movie, but not interested enough to go and see it in a theater, especially with reserved seating. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's definitely fan service. And I don't know, man. I can't get excited about the new Star Wars movie. I know it's just the first trailer, and the movie doesn't come out until December, but I don't know, man. It seems like the magic that was Star Wars is gone. Disney just completely ran it into the ground. Like, Star Wars movies no longer feel like event movies. They no longer have the magic. You know what I mean? Even when you watch a trailer for a Star Wars movie, you know what I mean? When that John Williams score, swells, you're supposed to feel chills. I didn't, watching that trailer the other day, I just was like, okay. I mean, I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping that it's good. I don't have a whole lot of hope. I'm cautiously optimistic. But I'm definitely, I don't know. The magic just seems to be gone from the Star Wars films. And that's sad. That's sad. I agree with you, P.S. It's like every character in the Star Wars saga is immortal now. Yeah, I think bringing in the Emperor is... I'm really interested to see how much of The Last Jedi that this movie either retcons, ignores, or just, you know what I mean? Just pretends like it doesn't happen. Because, I mean, clearly if they're bringing in the Emperor and he's going to be like some kind of Force ghost, which I thought that like the Sith, I didn't think that they could come back as Force ghosts. And I know that like, Plagueis was his, master, and Plagueis could master death. So maybe he learned how to master death from Plagueis, but then that completely, destroys the ending of Return of the Jedi. And I mean, Vader sacrificing himself, Vader finally living up to his, his destiny, finally, to be the one to end the Sith. He did it in a very backwards way by joining them. But I mean, he did it. He killed the Emperor knowing that it would kill him too. So, but if the Emperor didn't die, then, that really waters down the end of Jedi. And, I guess Vader's not dead either then, right? And I guess, I don't know. It just seems like they're opening up a whole new can of worms here to do fan service and to probably say that like Rey is some relative of the Emperor. I don't know. I don't know. Anthony Anderson, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, and you know, I mean, I don't know. Is he back, or is he a Force ghost, or is he what's up with him, and what role is he gonna play in it? And you know, we hear Luke Skywalker's voiceover in the trailer, so does that mean that is he a Force ghost now? Is he gonna be in there? How big a part is he gonna play in there? You know, and honestly, I mean, I just think the character of Rey is not interesting at all. She's not an interesting or a compelling character in any way. And I don't know. And then the title, The Rise of Skywalker. Is the movie going to end with, you know, because I mean, are they going to say that Rey's a Skywalker? Does The Rise of Skywalker refer to, you know, Ben, aka Kylo Ren? Is he going to turn good at the very end and kill the resurrected emperor? I mean, I don't know. I just see it. It's going to be messy. I'm sure it's just going to be messy. Tom Arnold was fantastic in True Lies. There's no doubt about it. I've not seen Red Heat in years, man. I need to rewatch that. I agree with you about Hammer films. I watched a handful for the first time and they felt too tame, too stagey, left me cold. Yeah, I kind of get that feeling from them too onward. All right, I didn't really grow up watching a lot of the Hammer stuff. I mean, I grew up watching, you know, Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, and you know what I mean. Stuff like that. I mean, that's a the last movie also wasn't very fan appreciated, so you know, I can see them trying. I don't know. I'm interested to see just how much of The Last Jedi they're going to kind of either ignore or retcon or like really quickly be like, no, her parents, you know, her lineage really does matter, and who Snoke is really, or was really, does matter, and we're going to explain all that in this movie. Randall, yes, I loved Sons of Anarchy, and I agree. Yeah, very tragic show. Great series though. Loved it. Have I seen Rammstein's new music video, Deutschland? No, I've not. Well, let me see. Wow, it's 9 minutes long. Wow. I have to watch it later, or else I could get a copyright strike, and I don't want that. Backdraft 2. That's interesting. Backdraft 2. That's interesting. Let's check out the trailer for Backdraft 2. I like the first Backdraft. I just don't know.
Your father died trying to save his best friend. I hope you can find a way to move forward.
I investigate arson because I understand fire.
Chief McCaffrey, is he your uncle?
Yeah, technically.
What I need from you ASAP is cause.
Whoever did this didn't need it burned. They needed it erased.
Backdraft.
Nobody puts away more arsonists than I do.
You're not the lead on the case anymore, Sean. Somebody's got a secret.
You gotta trust me.
I'm not letting another McCaffrey die.
Alrighty. Okay. Backdraft 2, the sequel everyone was begging for. Mike Pope, what's up, man? Yeah, everything's going pretty good over here. Hope you're doing well. How's everything going in your neck of the woods? Cheers, guys. Cheers. What do you think of my new coffee mug? Pretty sweet, huh? Girlfriend got this for me off of Hot Topic. Pretty cool. It's storming in Middle Tennessee. It looked like it was going to storm here today, but I don't think it did. I think I know why, Malek. Thank you. Thank you. She also found me this pen. It's a floaty pen. Don't know how well you guys can see it on camera here, but you see there's Jason's mask. It's underwater. If I turn it upside down, the mask floats out of water. And then if I turn it back right, the mask goes back under the waters of Crystal Lake. Then on the back of it, it's got a bunch of quotes from the movie. From the movies, I should say. So. Yeah, God told me to. Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that one. That's a Larry Cohen flick. And, of course, Mr. Cohen passed away recently, unfortunately. Gonna storm pretty bad there tomorrow. Well, those April showers, they bring me flowers. It's the most awesome pen ever. It's a pretty sweet pen, I gotta say. Pretty sweet pen, and it writes good too. It writes good too. Well, Wolfen? Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Wolfen. Surely you've seen Candyman, right? Onward. You could throw that one into urban horror. Full Moon High. Full Moon High, I think, is about the only one of the few Coen movies I've not seen. I've not seen that one. Children of the Corn 3, Urban Harvest. My buddy Jerpin, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing, buddy? That's true, Onward. That's very true. Yes, I've seen Hunter's Blood. It's been a while, though. That's one I'm not sure why that one's not on Blu-ray. I remember that being a fun movie. But it's been a long time. I've seen Mother's Day. That one, again, it's been years and years and years. I actually like Children of the Corn 6. I think that one's pretty good. What are your favorite theater memories of going to the movie theater with your brother to see a movie? Well, it would have to be, the first one that jumps to mind is Suicide Squad, because up to that point, Jeremy he'd never wanted to go to the movies. Never wanted to go to the movies. Like, he was afraid to go to the movies. But when Suicide Squad came out, he wanted to go see it, and he sat through the whole thing. Didn't make a peep. And that was his sort of, from then on, it's been, he's seen, I don't know how many movies in the theater. I think one of my favorite memories is watching Rogue One with Jeremy. And the scene where the robot, I forget the robot's name in the movie, dies. Jeremy was like, "What happened to him?" Like, just out loud in the middle of the theater. It's like the robot was like everybody's favorite character in the movie, including Jeremy's. So that was like a sad moment for most people in the theater. And Jeremy just goes, "What happened to him?" Just out loud. So I thought that was a funny moment. I agree, Adam. I agree. guys, we've just broke 2 hours. We've been going for 2 hours, and think I'll call it a stream. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me tonight and talking movies and talking music and talking musical instruments. And I didn't think we'd get into a musical instrument guitar discussion, but hey, it's a live stream. You never know what's going to happen, but it was fun. So, but yeah, big thanks to everybody who joined me tonight. For big thanks to all the new names that I saw tonight in the chat. Very cool to always see new people in the chat. I missed the video store too, Onward. And a lot of great questions, a lot of fun. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll do another live stream again very soon. Hopefully I'll get Jeremy to do another live stream with me here very, very soon too. So, Verisimilitude, yes. Yeah, you missed it. You missed it, man. It was a fun one. But yeah, it'll be up. The full stream will be up on my channel here very soon. So, but hope you're doing well tonight, Verisimilitude. Yeah, have a good night, Dave. Take care, buddy. Yeah, you guys have a great one. See you again very, very soon. Until then, peace.